Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, flooding impacts the state, find out how much it will cost the city to get back on its feet. And creating apps, find out how some Iowa high school students are on their way to become the next innovators.
And in sports, Trey Dickerson makes his primetime league debut.
Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Jordan Mickle. With the Iowa River rising, the University of Iowa is preparing to spend around $4 million to keep its property safe. The totals covers sandbagging near water and power plants, plugging and pumping of storm sewers, as well as putting up barriers in the Iowa City and Coralville area. The recent flooding has caused several streets to be closed, including North Dubuque Street near Mayflower Residence Hall. Officials are preparing to spend more in case river conditions escalate, and the UI has insurance policies that will help cover flood damages. Smartphones are on the rise, and so are the use of apps, and one Iowa program is getting high school students in on the action. 20 students from across Iowa are participating in a 2-week summer program to learn technical and entrepreneurial skills. The program began as part of the UI's Innovation Institute, a growing partnership between the UI's Tippie College of Business and College of Education. Students will also be able to meet with representatives from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office in Washington, D.C. These apps they create could earn them money to fund their own startup technology companies.
Not only providing them with the ability to be full-stack web developers, but also providing them with the entrepreneurial skills to critically assess the ideas that they may come up with.
These students will have the opportunity to present their final products at Hawkeye's Innovation Day in March 2015. And now we're going to toss it over to Tanner Sigworth for a look at this week's weather. It's looking really nice out, so hopefully you have something good for us.
Thanks, Jordan. With another half-inch of rainfall coming down yesterday and all the flooding that's going on in this area, the last thing Iowa City needs is any more rain. And it looks like this next week we might be free of some. Tomorrow there is a slight chance of scattered thunderstorms late. The rest of the day is going to be a lot like today, hot and humid, high of 85 degrees. But then Tuesday's looking pretty good. It's going to be mostly sunny, high of 77 degrees and dropping down to 59 by the nighttime. And Wednesday is going to be a lot of the same. A little more cloud coverage, but again, 76 degrees and sunny. That's all I have for you with weather. Back to you, Jordan.
Thanks, Tanner. House Speaker John Boehner spoke earlier today on why he plans to sue President Barack Obama. According to Boehner, President Obama has, quote, not faithfully executed the laws of the Constitution when it comes to a range of issues. President Obama previously discussed the lawsuit on Good Morning America, claiming it to be a stunt and that he will not apologize for trying to do something while Congress is doing nothing. And now we're going to toss it over to Dylan Thorson with news on everything sports.
That's right, Wimbledon crowned a champion today, but first, a new Hawkeye making his debut at Primetime League. JUCO transfer Trey Dickerson in his first game since arriving to Iowa. The 6-foot guard went 7 for 20 shooting with 16 points and a bucket from long range. The performance impressing teammate Aaron White, saying Dickerson is, quote, explosive. Dickerson's teammate White also making moves this summer. The 2B senior traveling to Las Vegas this week for LeBron James Nike Skills Camp. White has been busy just coming off a visit to Washington, D.C., where he participated in Kevin Durant's Skills Camp. And finally, the All-England club crowning the 2014 Wimbledon champion earlier today, Novak Djokovic claiming his second title by defeating Roger Federer in 5 sets. Djokovic held off a furious rally by Federer in a match that lasted roughly 4 hours. Unfortunately, that's all we have for tonight. Check out the Daily Iowan for all Iowa sports coverage. Back to you.
Thanks, Dylan. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into tomorrow's pages of the Daily Iowan. Bruce Braley visited Iowa City this weekend. Find out how he plans to get support from the voters. And we'll also have a full recap on this weekend's Jazz Fest held here in downtown Iowa City. Well, that's your most current edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out tomorrow night at the same time or anytime online at dailyiowan.com. Thanks for joining us and have a good night.